Alright, sup, yeah. That's the thing about making content. It's like, the more I make it, the more things fall into place, and like, the content itself kind of like tells me what to do in a way, right? So, it's starting to become a thing that at the beginning of each video, I'll give you like a rundown of what's going on and stuff like that, and yeah. Anyhows, so me and Freya now are besties, and she's like, yeah, fuck Baldur. Yeah, he was kind of an asshole, and she kind of forgot about it, and I helped her out, so now she can be herself walking around in the realm world and not be a bird and stuff. Yeah, I kind of remember reading some post somewhere that like the original creator of God of War, he said he didn't like how emo fucking Kratos became over time, you know, from his original, concept of Kratos being a total hard ass. I can see that, but I don't hate it. I can respect it, right? Because I mean, Kratos has been around for a long time. He's been through war, this, that. He's been fucked over a bunch of times. He's just at a point where it's like, dude, I just want to chill. He's no Mahatma Gandhi, but he's just more of a I'm not kill you if I don't have to kind of shit. Live his life in peace. I'm really liking the game and the storyline. It is a little off at the moments in the sense of like when he's like getting all emotional, it throws you off. You're like, what the fuck? But yeah, it is a new side of him. Like I said, whatever. It's a fictional character, who cares? But I mean, I do like it because if it's too much of the same shit over and over again, it does get kind of old. Anyways, I likes it. Let's continue. I'm still getting like used to the controls. I just realized that this journal thing is just more about Kratos' thoughts. I guess makes sense. Dear journal, me and Frey are best friends now, and I'm glad that we put everything behind us. You can get like matching bracelets and all that shit. Yeah.
We can take this way back to the camp.
Yeah, of course, but I
can help with the vines.
Pain and heavy vines. Oh, that's her. The one thing I will say about this gameplay, even with like the previous God of War, is that I never did like.
Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Oh, wrong one.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
Yeah, the only thing I guess I'll say I don't like about this game is like the controls, being on the top of the controls, just still have a hard time getting used to it, you know? I guess I'm old school. I remember having all the controls on the side, you know, when like when God of War was like very top-down camera status. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does get some getting used to, but it's fine. Something about button smashing makes me happy, you know? Not trigger smashing. What the fuck? Oh, he's here? No.
From behind! Incoming!
Jake, you're too late there. Fucking hate it.
Enemy to your left!
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
I totally walked up to that guy thinking it was like a friend, be like, oh, is that the brother ready? Oh, no, no, not. And he's just standing there. Who knows how long waiting for somebody to show up if I ain't. Yeah, like I said, the combat is fun. It does take a while to get used to. I don't know.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life.
That happens too, like, I feel like sometimes like your dialogue gets cut off. Like, the timing can be kind of weird at times. So I'm getting all
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison.
Oh, I see.
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence.
Alright.
Well done.
What the fuck is that?
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic. Could I ever think of this place as home again?
You help me here?
We don't have the equipment for this.
I guess I'm going back to this thing. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, or this gameplay. Like, originally my thought pattern was like, okay, let me do a new game every month, right? We tried that. I tried to edit games to be like a month long. Oh, what the hell?
Wait. Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots.
Ah.
See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no?
I think so.
A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to.
Yeah.
The eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
Neat. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this game definitely has some cool cinematics. Like I said, like, I was aiming to make 1 month a different game, but I mean, when you fucking make gameplay, months go by quick, weeks faster, and days just flash by. Yeah, definitely making content on the internet has made me realize how fast time goes by, because, yeah, days won't wait for you, that's for sure.
These rooms.
But yeah, most likely, pretty sure the uploads of these videos are gonna be over a month. But something I want to try to do is figure out a schedule that makes more sense to upload these videos, but without being too intrusive to your, homepage of your, your home screen on YouTube, right? I don't want to be all full of just random gameplay. But what I need to do is pick specific days. So.
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
Well, okay. Okay, that's it.
What is this?
I don't know. But giants definitely crafted it.
Yeah.
There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky. A mystery for another time. I think you'd have better luck burning it.
I think up to this point when this video goes live, I'll probably be changing my upload schedule of gameplay content. So anyways, I am my rambling about this fucking game. Like, yeah, usually my video games don't really, my gameplay doesn't really get much views, which is fine, especially when the videos are damn an hour long. Probably when this video goes up, most likely I'm gonna, I already made plans to schedule my gameplay video over the weekend, starting Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be all gameplay videos, right? One after another. And then during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it'll be just mainly, my regular content, right? I want to be able to keep a consistent, upload schedule. That way, depending on the day of the week, you already know what content is going up. Oh, if it's over the weekend, then, it's just gameplay. You can skip that and go enjoy your life. Outside of the computer. If you want to watch it, go for it. Thank you. Hey, go fuck the people up.
Right now!
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Enemies to your left!
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Enemy to your left!
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Like, I killed gods and all that shit, but I'm still not worthy.
Now, how to get across?
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Enemies to your left!
Alright, thank you.
Use a shield strike! The wisp! Replicate!
Oh shit!
Got him! Good! That's the way! Behind you! Look out! Outcome!
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depths to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
Yeah, you tell me how to kill him? Shit. Just that. Whatever. Wait, I've been here before. Oh yeah. That's cool.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Cool little cave. Dirty ass water,
Ready.
but cool.
As I ever will be.
like, hey.
No. It really is you.
I don't know why this brother looks like a total douche.
You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
You look too clean, man.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices.
That was good wine.
I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you.
You really kind
I've missed you so much.
of weird spot for the head for a brother.
And are you envy? But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
Broke's that drunk uncle.
Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
So damn it, that's your question, woman.
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
He never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Little doggy.
Should we ask him?
Don't be rude.
What's rude about asking for help?
Big Veer, my love, focus on your work. You need to weave those tighter.
Alright, sure.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is, he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim,
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
there are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you from spreading word of it. Which is how you ended up in prison.
Where she and I met. As enemies, naturally, but escaped as friends. More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Okay.
If I may ask, do you miss Alfheim?
You mean, do I miss the light?
Do you?
The truth? I still feel its pull. You want nothing else when you're near it. And away from it, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Is someone going to ask me if I miss the light?
Of course. How rude of me.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything. The elders say it is why we fight. But all of that, it's shit. I am more than the Hive, more than a soldier. Light elves, dark elves, all elves are the same. Stubborn, brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My home. There. That is all I have to say. You can go away.
Thank you for sharing.
I think I want to do this favor for this chick. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So I've got to head towards that.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. You agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word. This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Runa. Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation. I'll speak it. Suna.
Lovely! Working together is already opening doors for us.
Is he always making puns like that? We're blocked by more vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize. We're clear. So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserved for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling. Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river. Good. We can explore the river now.
Fine, let's go.
And hopefully right some old ruins.
Got the shirt right, will you? Alright.
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site. Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage.
Nice.
And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. not enough.
Guide us.
I'm gonna get this fucking rusted armor thing first, and then I'll do the rest of that shit. This game definitely has a lot of fucking side quests. Holy fuck.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left. Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed. It was beautiful once.
This is one of those areas where there's just a bunch of fucking favors one after another, huh? Alright.
Waterfalls. We're close. There should be a gate up ahead.
That's quite a gate. Don't suppose you know a way through?
The Pilgrim Gate. I can open it. We just need to find the right vantage point.
They're good to go up there.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story, brother.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half-drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected, dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise...
His name was Hrimthur!
He just smiled to see me, and as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
We got witches. Let's fucking look at that. Hey, stop.
Above you! Watch out!
Shake it off, man! You've got this!
Yelpa! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Skillfuck!
I remember those witches, they suck.
What utter foolishness. My soul cannot rest until they are at rest.
Gunhild.
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what end?
When the Einherjar came, we needed a way to fight back. I suggested Sather magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Sather magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
I'll go back there later. Damn it. Sorry. We're too close. Your fault.
An armor piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
Must be Sather this way. We'll need to find another way around.
Yeah, here we go, doing sideways shit. The fuck?
Ah, you found some of my armor. I'll fix it up for you real good. Would sure appreciate you finding my orb, though, since I am doing this for free and whatnot.
And how is it you two know each other?
No, I can't be divulger in guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up and lit him aflame as punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that. At least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
I'm on a mission for fucking armor. It's probably armor not gonna even use. Shit.
Looks like that worked.
Lame.
Please. Please end this.
Yeah, wait, goddammit. Do one thing first. One thing at a time.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. We should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you.
I know. Ugh. The closer we get, the more tightness grows in my chest.
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed, all the same. Those scrawlings must be Sather nearby.
Sister thing? Yeah. Scissor stone?
Lunda's ore.
Be cautious. We know not what it does.
You really think she'd send us to get the bloody thing if it was going to kill us?
Maybe.
Let's just take it back to her.
Interesting. That's it. Gunhild's companions can't be that far ahead.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
A little favors, I swear.
Anything interesting, brother?
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
Let us put them to rest.
Switching!
Should I hacks over?
Let's get moving.
You should shoot these. Yeah, you can't play it.
Protect yourself!
The family crest of Kvasir the Wise. More like Kvasir the Inebriated, in truth.
It's unstable! Get back! Alka! Switching!
I think that's the last of them.
Damn it. I knew these souls. I would have thought them smarter than to meddle with Sather magic.
They were desperate.
And now they are dead. Good riddance.
You blame yourself.
And
It will not lessen your pain.
let's return to Gunhild. Unless you'd like to condescend more?
I do not.
I wish things had gone differently. But these Sather are at rest now.
Alpha!
Come up, you brother!
Looks like that worked. What did you find?
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier, if Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go
Is it
again.
done?
Find out for certain.
Are they dead?
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
It is done.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And I'm sorry. Had I been here, I would have prevented this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent, even if you had been here.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Gunhild.
Goodbye, my goddess.
Kratos. Thank you for taking the time to help my people.
That's on the
I
way.
helped no one. They were already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased my spirit as well.
Okay.
I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most certainly other corrupted sisters out in the realms.
You always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
If you don't need them, I can hold on to those Vanir crests for you.
Lunda.
Right. Business time.
What you got?
Here.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Elsa's been itching to get her ball back all dang winter. It's her favorite toy.
What?
Now, if you could find the rest of my armor set I left out there, I'll repair it for you. Free of charge, even. Oh, actually, any dwarf can. I just didn't think you'd get my orc for me if you knew that. Sorry, y'all.
Good thing you were so cautious, brother.
Quiet.
He's right, Mimir. Show respect. The squeaky toy could have been the death of us all.
And it nearly was.
Do not laugh.
It's hard not to, brother.
Try.
Okay. So, Brock, if Lunda can step between realms to travel about like you, I presume it must be the guild you know each other from.
Maybe. Or maybe I just showed her a few tricks while we were tying one on.
Or maybe I showed him. You don't know us, Clever Pants.
Lunda, would you happen to know how your light and dark elf friends came to be involved?
You mean Bayfair and Bela? Well, they were both imprisoned by one side or another, or maybe both. Escaped together, been on the run, and absolutely all over each other ever since.
A dark and light elf fleeing their people together. Quite a risk.
Being love's always a risk. That's what makes it fun.
You could say the same about hot cheese.
Gunda, what do you know of Birger the Traveler?
Not much. I ain't the talking type, really. But from what I can glean, he walked the path of the travelers for a time, then found out something that made him step off it. Hard.
Any idea what he saw?
No, I'm not sure, but I think he saw what was at the end of the path. And, didn't care much for it.
Finding out Odin was pulling their strings all along probably put a colossal kink in his codpiece.
Hey, Freya! How you doing?
I'm fine.
On that, madam, we are agreed.
What? Oh. Oh, thank you?
Anytime.
Ha! Lunda, you ain't changed one damn bit.
Do you regret it, Lemire?
Most likely. What are we talking about in particular?
Giving up your body?
Do I regret exchanging my life for my freedom? That's a question I ask myself every day, my lady.
What about today?
Today? Glad to be out in the world. How else could I spend such quality time with you?
Okay, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here, because, well, one, I gotta work, and also, fuck. There's only 2 hours of recording time. Fuck. I knew they were gonna do some random bullshit like that. They're like, hey, go fetch a ball from me. Put my pet over here. Motherfucker. Mad. Motherfucker. Oh well. It's alright. That pet is cool. I'm happy. Alright guys, that was fun. Probably like a lot of dialogue, obviously, but it's all good. It's part of the storyline. I'm gonna stop here. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.